welcome back to my channel. So I am here to give you guys my review for Spider-Man. Originally Spider-Man PS4, but for PS5 it is remastered. Y'all, I was so addicted to this game. I finished it last night. If you haven't seen my gameplay, go over there and check that out. It wasn't as hard. I mean, for somebody like me who gets frazzled a lot, who gets a little stressed out, because this is the first superhero game that I played. Like, I don't really play superhero games. You know, I'm into the Resident Evil, and I started off by playing Fortnite, and I played a couple of different things, but nothing that has to do with like fighting and things like that. I just kind of always felt a little intimidated because, knowing me, like, I will get confused as to what moves I have to do, what buttons I have to press and things like that. So I appreciate all of you guys for watching my game stream for Spider-Man and just kind of watching me evolve, because at first I was so uncomfortable. I didn't know what to do. But then I started to understand like what I was supposed to be doing. There was a lot of side missions I didn't do. Like, I really just enjoyed playing the main missions and things like that. You know, my downtime, I may go back and just play side missions just because. But I gotta tell you guys, I was so addicted to this game. I went to Connecticut for almost a whole week and I was having so much withdrawal. Y'all have no idea. Like, the last time that I was this excited with a game that I was playing, where I was playing nonstop, was God of War. I will always be a Resident Evil fan, right? But I haven't played every single Resident Evil game out there. Like, I have played a few. I played Resident Evil 4 Remastered. I played Biohazard. I played Village. I played the DLC. There was another one that I played. But I haven't played everything. Like, I haven't played the originals. I haven't played Ada Wong's. I guess there's a few kind of like off to the side games about Resident Evil that I haven't played. But oh, and then recently I played Separate Ways for Resident Evil 4, and that was really fun. So I'm into like those kind of games. So this is all new to me. But when I got my hands on God of War, Tyrone kept asking me to play it. Like, he kept telling me like, yo, trust me, you're gonna love it. I was like, no, like, it just doesn't seem like something that I would like to play. And I'm not, you know, it's just something that, once again, it just kind of intimidated me a little bit, but it didn't really interest me much. And then I started off by playing God of War. I think it was God of War 3 Remastered. Man, when I tell you, I was so addicted to it. I played that. I played God of War. Was it God of War Remastered? It was Ragnarok was the last one, or I don't know. There was three. I played back to back three God of War games, and I was completely addicted to it. Spider-Man did that to me too. Playing Spider-Man, and what got me over the, like, what had me over the cliff to play Spider-Man was watching the trailers for Spider-Man 2. And I was just watching, just seeing the trailers, I was just like, yo, like, this looks like really fun to play. And I was like, you know what? Let me play. And me and Tyrone were having a conversation about Spider-Man and about, what is it, like the Gotham games, and how those are like the two most exciting games that people have played out there. And I think after I'm done completely with Spider-Man, I may jump into playing the Gotham Knights games, like the Batman, things like that, now that I've got a handle of Spider-Man. But I've got to say, this game had me from the very beginning. First of all, this game looked absolutely amazing. The graphics in this game was absolutely insane. Now, I'm originally from Connecticut, but I know New York very, very well. And just to be able to identify things in this game that I have actually seen and been to in real life was insane to me. Like, seeing all of the skylines, seeing the lights, seeing, you know, the map and everything like that, like it was absolutely crazy to me. The main missions, at first they were hard. I wouldn't say they were easy. I was playing on normal mode. I didn't Tyrone at one point was like, well, you can always, you know, do it easy. No, I like playing normal, not easy and not difficult, just in between, because I like to learn. I like a good challenge. I like to get used to things. And so the boss fights in this game was not bad. They were annoying. There was one that was really annoying me. I think there was one, maybe you guys can kind of help me out here. I forgot, but there was one that was getting on my nerves. Like I couldn't I was too tired to finish it. I think I came back and finished it the next day. I don't remember what it was. There was one that really irritated me, I think. But yeah, like the graphics in this game were absolutely insane. The suit, I didn't do enough side missions to up myself to get all the suits, but I had a good amount that I was able to see, not get, you know, to use, but I saw a good amount of them and they were all super cool. But the one that I kept, there was one that I played with, which was a black and yellow one that was like a bulletproof one. I thought that was pretty cool. But the main suit, which was the one, not the one that he starts off with, but the one where he has like the white spider on it. When you see it up close, the details in the fabric of his suit is absolutely crazy to me. Like I was blown away by how good this game really looked. I didn't experience any glitches or anything like that. The storyline was pretty good. You know, having him, you know, working with Otto, having, you know, helped him out, the backstory with Norman, and then going through this whole game chasing these demons and finally getting to Mr. Lee. That fight scene was absolutely insane. I did that last night. It was nuts fighting Mr. Lee and punching him out of that whatever it is that he was in. Um, but the at first the swinging, like I couldn't get a handle on it. The swinging was just a little difficult for me in the beginning, but then I got a hang of it and I was just like, oh, okay, like, and then to go faster, I was swinging a little lower and I was like, all right, like I was starting to learn everything. Um, there was probably moves that I wasn't familiar with, but there was one that I kept using. For a while, I was getting confused with the buttons, but that's just me. That's just me coming into this not having a lot of experience with superhero games and games that has a lot to do with needing to press a lot of buttons to do certain moves. Like I still am a little new to that, but aside from that, like I didn't care too much playing as MJ. I didn't dislike it, but I didn't care for it too much. It was okay. I feel like it was just kind of like one of those, you needed to give her something to do, you know, so the sneaking around, the looking for the file, the looking for information, things like that. I really enjoyed how they introduced Miles Morales, and kind of thinking back at the backstory of the Miles Morales and MJ and Spider-Man and all these other things. I was like, okay, so this is where he gets introduced in the game, and it was really sad to see what happened with his dad. So this game, you know, all in all, like really kind of really made you feel engaged. Like you really were pulled into the story of this game with Aunt May. Um, you know, just him going around the city, just doing things and chasing people and doing the fights. And you know, there's a lot of side missions that I didn't do, like the catching the pigeons. I couldn't catch a freaking pigeon. All the backpacks I didn't catch. There was a lot of things that I may just go back on my downtime just to kind of familiarize myself with it. But I felt like it was only right for me to start playing this now before I get into Spider-Man 2, because I feel like I would have gone into Spider-Man 2 blind. And I want to get the experience, the entire experience. And so I will be playing Miles Morales hopefully tonight, if not tonight, tomorrow. But I really enjoyed that. I you know, enjoyed learning how to kind of move around. I think at one point I fell in the water, and that's how I kind of realized that he can't do anything in the water, except for when Spider-Man 2 came out. I heard that he can glide through the water now, which is kind of fun. Um, for me to know, because it's like, oh, he just jumped in the water but he can't do anything in this one. So, swinging between the buildings, um, making sure that all the satellites are on. That was pretty cool. Um, let's see here. Everything was just so vibrant. It just looked so good. It was a really, really good put together kind of game. It was just, I enjoyed every minute of it. Every minute of it. From what I'm told, there's DLCs. I may go back to, if these games all have DLCs, I may go back to them after I'm done playing Spider-Man 2 and maybe just do the DLCs after the fact. I don't want to get caught up with DLCs and then prolong me getting to Spider-Man 2, because again, I want to play Miles Morales next. So, but yeah, this game, man, 5 out of 5 toodles. 5 out of 5 toodles. I enjoyed every minute of it, man. I really, really did. Like, I had so much fun. There were times where I was playing for 3 hours, 3.5 hours, close to 3 hours. And you guys know me. Like, a lot of the times I play for an hour and a half. If I'm really into the game, I play more than that. I think 3.5 hours was probably my longest stream for this game. I didn't even feel it. I didn't even feel it. I didn't realize that I was playing that long until I went back to go edit my video. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I was playing for 3.5 hours. I didn't even feel it. That's how much fun I was having with this game. I enjoyed every minute of it, and I cannot wait to get my hands on Spider-Man 2. But first, I have to get my hands on Spider-Man Miles Morales. There are 2 post-credit scenes, so I enjoyed watching that as well. Seeing May go was a little sad. But then seeing that cutscene with Norman and his son, the whole time I was just sitting here thinking to myself, where the heck is his son? And he was in this freaking chamber the whole time behind that the wall where MJ was. And I'm just like, this dude was in here the whole time. And then him having his hand on the glass with this with his son in there, and I can see the symbiote was in there. And I was just like, yo, what is it that he has in him that has that connection? I'm so curious to find out. And then, of course, seeing how Miles Morales gets his powers, because he gets bitten by a spider in this game. And then he kind of confides in Peter to let him know. And then I guess that's kind of where it's going to pick up with Miles Morales. But 5 out of 5 toodles for Spider-Man Remastered for PS5. Leave your comments down below. Let me know if you guys played Spider-Man PS4 or if you played Spider-Man for PS5. Let me know as well. Let me know how you enjoyed it. Let me know if you enjoyed my review. Please make sure that your notifications are on, because I want you guys to stay tuned, because I will be playing Miles Morales. I'm hoping that I play it tonight. Yeah, I've got to get that downloaded tonight so I can play. If I don't get to it tonight, definitely tomorrow. Leave your comments down below, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodles!